Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Game Logic from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, one of the co-hosts of the Enough to Keep Going weekly video games podcast on the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. Back with another episode of My Gaming Diary. My Gaming Diary is my series of live streams and Let's Plays, just chronicling my life and times as a gamer. So this week, kind of been in this turn for the last couple of weeks since wrapping up The Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon. That is a game that takes a serious toll after about 100 hours played, so I've returned to my roots and been playing a lot of the games that I just like kind of playing over and over and over again, or games that never, have any real ending. So one of the things I've done is I've returned to Diablo 4, and we're just going to have some fun playing tonight. So I just got all my Let's Play stuff hooked back up. So tonight's session is going to be fairly short. Probably just going to go 30 minutes or so. And we're going to do some grinding. So I'm not going to grab the horse. I'm just going to walk it over to where I'm supposed to rendezvous with Niall. So I am in... I've completed Act 3. And I'm trying to knock out what I think is this one other mission in Act 1 that I bypassed so I can get on to the second half of the game. Oh! Wow, just right away. I just recently changed out all the powers that I have equipped, so... Oh, Storm Warg is still up. Okay, so we picked up a new amulet that doesn't particularly look like anything I need to worry about equipping right now. So we will get on with it. I should take a look at what powers I have equipped. So Challenging Shout, Death Blow, Ground Stomp, and Iron Skin. And then I've got my Lunging Strike and Flay equipped. Okay. I like that Death Blow. Now, I am not going to go all off the beaten path and really worry too much about tracking down anything that's not on the main path. So I think my audio mix balance is a little high. I'm wondering if I should adjust that in OBS or we're going to try adjusting in OBS. Okay, we're going to see how that does for the Let's Play. So as I usually do, I've been playing a few other things this week. I went back to Call of Duty. And trying to remember the other thing that I've been playing this week. Oh, I keep saying I'm going to get back into Crusader Kings 3 for PC. So everything I've been playing this week has been on PC. Oh, what is that? Oh, ha. So let's, well, before I just equip that, let's put a socketed gem on that. Let's go with the crude diamond. Equip it. Nice. Yeah, I keep saying I'm going to get to Crusader Kings 3. The problem has been every night that I've started gaming, I've gotten started gaming really, really late. As I am once again tonight. So we had the taping of E2KG Sunday night. And then last night I did my own solo cast. Which I haven't figured out a new title for. I readily admit that I am not going to be able to effectively pull off my plan and hope that I was going to be able to do a podcast that kind of existed outside the algorithm of Twitter and just algorithmically driven social media in general. Just because there isn't really as much news reporting as I would like to be able to do that. Most of what gets reported these days is Thought he was gonna get it. Get out of there. I think I got out. I don't know if I got out. No, I didn't make it that time. I did that time. Jeez. Ah. I still don't need any health. Let's see what I picked up. Oh no, that's the one that I had unequipped. And that doesn't give me anything, although that would be nice with those dual sockets. Yeah, that death blow is just supposed to... It's only supposed to have, like, 2 charges to it, but I guess it just recharges so fast that it feels like it never goes into cooldown. Dude just wouldn't stay still. Some gold. Ooh. Death blow put the clobber on him. Is that any good? No, not really. Definitely staying stocked up with gold. That is no question. Pine Hill. So where I am right now, I have rejoined with Lothar, defeated Elias. Oh! I didn't realize I'd slip back into a combat area. That was quick. That was a quick transition. 1 second I was in town, the next second I was already back out in the wilderness. And then, like I said, I had to go back to meet back up with Nael. I keep calling her Mael because of Clear Obscure Expedition 33. And now we're trying to figure out the way across the Black Lake or whatever. And so this thing that we found, which was not the thing we were looking for, I think enables us to get across the lake, but it is apparently some type of dark, like, black magic or blood magic. So my prediction is whatever we're about to do is not going to go well. But what else are you going to do?
I'll explain on the way.
Where? Oh, wow. I'm definitely going to need some death blows in here. Part of the problem is when it gets this busy, like, I cannot tell where my character is or what's going on. I don't think I necessarily have my best powers equipped either. So I think the more recent power set that I had armed was better. That one I had like the oh no. These explodey things. Come on. Yeah, I've been in a catacombs like this with Nael before, earlier in the game. Yeah, a lot of times I also lose my freaking mouse cursor and can't tell what the heck. Man, these are some really big, heavy set pieces. Sweaty.
Rosmer's description of the ritual was difficult to understand, and the notes weren't much better. I think I know how to talk with my mother again.
Yeah, I didn't say my usual. Tonight we're going to be getting things a little bit sweaty. Okay, dead end. I've also been having a horrible allergy day. My eyes are just straight watering. Like, what is that? Vernard's Record. How sweet this tastes. Lilith asked me to aid in a ritual sacrifice a priest from the escort. He had no fight. He just prayed as we made his blood useful. Forgive my hand, I'm still shaking. Power dances along my bones. I walk the path of our maker now. Dead end there. Oh, here we go.
The breeze. from the Black Lake.
So wait, I wonder if this is right back where I were. Is that her mother's body? Yeah, okay. This, no wonder the catacombs look familiar. I think these are the same ones I was in before.
Mother, please, can you hear me? My little magpie, it's you. I can save you from this, Mother. I promise. I can learn how to...
Nere, stop. I can't be saved from my own mistakes. This body is only a husk. My spirit must pass on. And you must let me go.
Mother, no. I need you.
You need to move on, magpie, without me. But I can help you one last time before I go. You have the divine blessing. Your blood is the necessary key. Nere, you were so loved.
Alright, it's hard for me to tell if the audio mix balance is sitting right, so I may not even be able to post this Let's Play. We'll see how it goes.
Do you think Lilith is even still here? It's been so long. I'm afraid she's won this one. Besides, I have to take care of my mother. But it's not over yet. Not for you. Lilith was after Rosma. Find him. Learn why. I'll be back at the vault. All right?
Alright, one thing I know is not cool is it seems like these mugs are forever needing my blood. Let's pursue Lilith. I got a very good feeling that Lilith is not here. But I'm sure I'm going to run into one of her henchmen thugs that's going to take me forever to beat in her stead.
You are the last visitor to my sanctum. Though you come too late, just as Lilith did before you. For it was my father, Inarius, who arrived here first. It unfolded as my visions foretold. How we hurtle towards the prophecy's end.
I was hoping bro was going to tell me something helpful. These little things are annoying. What do we got here? Oh, what is this? What is this? The heck is this thing? A revenant? still on cooldown. Oh, and there's a big baddie here too. Yeah, the cooldown timers are really really off kilter in my power set here. They're all cooling down at kind of different times and different pacing. Usually, it seems weirdly whatever I pick seems to always like easily cool down as I cycle from left to right, so that by the time I come back around, like those powers are refreshed. But the ones I have configured right now, I'm coming back around, and sometimes they're not reset, so I'm having to skip. So it's kind of interesting. Let's take a look at that ring and see if it's worth anything. No, not really. I'm just constantly getting useless loot. I feel like death blows on bats are wasted, but
I saw shattered images of the end of sanctuary. The scales of a great serpent carried these visions. And so I went to visit him. My and the serpent's thoughts met, and a fragmented future was mended together. I put it down in order, and the prophecy was born.
okay, so I want to say at this point when I was pursuing Lilith, and like I said, I broke off and completed Acts 2 and 3, and then apparently hadn't finished this. I want to say she was after her son? Ugh, gross. Straight nasty. More gold. What the heck is that? It's very, very unnerving. Blood Magus. Death blow. Death blow. Get out of there. Karpov Sloughlome. Got a lot of rot over here. Come on, come on. Great. Yep, let's put up the defensive shield. Why is it taking me forever to kill these freaking vampire bats? Okay, so he's finally down. This is ridiculous. Is it the bats that are giving off the rot? Jeez Louise, man. It's redonk. And I gotta wait for this stuff to dissipate. Okay, let's see if... Well, so out of all that, the only thing I got was this time. I thought I had picked up some other stuff, but I guess it was just all gold. Great. So I mentioned on Sunday night's episode of... I don't have time to listen to you now, Rothma. So is it 3 more of these things I have to find and destroy? Not a great tactical setup here. These guys are blocking the stairway. Okay, at least there's not that many of them. Again, I don't know what that is. It's very unnerving. Oh, that's neat. You can see it, you can see the tentacles receding. Like clearing the rot as you, remove each of them. And those are no good. So yeah, but I mentioned on Sunday night's episode of B2KG that this is a game that continuously, like every time I come back, it seems like they've made, you know, little bits of improvements that continue to make the game look really good. You know, you can see the ray tracing enabled. And I am playing on an RTX 4080 system tonight. So the system that I'm playing on tonight is powered by a AMD Ryzen 9 7950X CPU, 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and like I said, an RTX 4080 GPU. So this is pretty much my number 2 rig in the lab by power and specs. It's a lot of dudes. Yeah, like you said, like you like you can't even see my character in amongst all these big Yohimbos. I hit him with 2 death blows that did not take him out, but I missed the death blow. Jeez. Oh, okay. Nope. That doesn't do you any good. I still have one more blood turd or whatever it is. Blood tumor to take out. Hoping it's around this corner. Oh no, Revenant. Death blow. Okay, that is when I'm supposed to stop recording, but I'm going to go ahead and at least take out this, what I hope is this remaining blood tumor. Yeah, and I thought I'd mentioned before, I may not have, but I am playing my level 40 Barbarian. So I also have a Necromancer that I play on PlayStation 5. But for this week, the choice I made was to get back to PC. So where I think the game actually looks its best, so. Although I think it looks very, very, very sharp on PlayStation 5. And quite honestly, I haven't played it there recently to see what any graphical improvements they've made over the years. Which, could very well be significant. So I should check that out at some point. What is, oh, here's a tumor. Nice. All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for joining in for this Let's Play session. For anybody who happens to swing through and watch this archive version on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can just receive a notification whenever I post new content. I'll probably do another couple Let's Plays. Of Diablo 4. So be on the lookout for those on the channel. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay safe out there, play the games that you like, and come here to talk to me about the games that you love. Once again, my name is GameLogic, has been GameLogic from the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, one of the co-hosts of the Enough to Keep Going weekly video games podcast on the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. Until next time, good night, good luck, and good gaming. That's going to do it for me. I'm out of here.